Forex Friday. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Autumn, and today is Forex Friday. Forex Friday. Forex Friday. Yep, it's Forex Friday, and today we're going to be learning the vocabulary. With the vocabulary portion of Forex Friday, it's going to be divided up into multiple videos because it's a lot of words that we use and a lot of words around Forex that I'm going to teach y'all, and I'm not going to squeeze it all into one video because the video will be super long, and we don't want that. We don't want that. We want a nice length to keep y'all interested and engaged and all of that. This is part one. We're going to go over some basic words, like some of the most important words that y'all would need, like as a beginner trader. So, I already know I don't like to ramble. So let's get into the video. First word we're learning today is pip. Now, pip stands for percentage in point or price interest point. Right? PIP. Percentage in point or price interest point. So pip is just pretty much a unit of measurement that we use to measure distance in Forex. So when I say distance in Forex, meaning like how far the price is going up or down. So a good way to think about a pip is like, about miles in a car. When you're driving your car, the miles is determined like how far your car has went. That's like how a pip is. Knowing what a pip is when you're trading is very, 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 very important because pips equals PAPE. Pips equal PAPE. Say it with me. Pips equal PAPE. You don't know what PAPE is? Money. Money. You need to know how to count pips. You need to know what a pip is because pips equals PAPE. Money. So you want to know how to count pips because just say you enter in a sale and it's going down, you want to know how much you about to make, right? It's going to show you how much you made on your trading app, MetaTrader 4, but you want to be able to count your pips, right? You want to know how many pips you caught in that trade to be able to know how to convert that into your dollar amount that you made, right? The next word we have today is stop loss. Stop loss. Woo-wee. Stop loss is something you don't want to hit, okay? You don't want to hit that stop loss, baby. You don't want to hit that. Now, stop loss is something that you don't want to hit, but a stop loss can actually help you as well. Now, the stop loss... Boom. That's the Autumn version. That's the Autumn definition. That's what it is. Y'all feel me? A stop loss is a price point set by you, me, whoever trading to minimize the profit loss. So just say you are in a sale or a buy. 3 things that you must have when you are entering a trade. You want to have a good entry point, you want to have a good stop loss, and you want to have a nice TP, right? The stop loss keeps you from losing too much money or all of your money. Say you are in a sale. So a sale, you guys remember from last time, you were expecting the market to go down. You were expecting a decrease. So you are in a sale, right? Just say you were in a sale you got in at $50, right? We just gonna say 50. And you're expecting the price to go to $25 because you're in a sale. So here you go, go down. The 25 is your take profit. This is your entry. And just say you don't want it to go too high. You don't want it to hit 75. So this will be your stop loss. So what your stop loss does is once it hits it, it takes you out of the trade so that it won't keep going up and up and up. So it's in place to help in case of reversals. So if you're in a sale, if you're thinking it's going to go down to 25 and it actually goes up to 75, where that's where your stop loss is because it started buying, then that's going to keep you from losing so much money. You're going to lose however much you put into the trade. So if you're trading with, just say $100, you're trading with $100 per pip. So for every pip that it moves, you're going to make $100. So, and it goes up like 5 pips. That's $500. And your stop loss, the most you want to lose is 300. We're just going to say 300 at the most. You're willing to risk. You have a $1,000 trade account. Put your stop loss at $300 worth of pips so that you won't lose more than however much you wanted to risk in that trade. So in this case, they don't want to risk no more than $75. So they're putting their stop loss at $75 worth of pips. So if it does hit 75, boom, they're automatically taken out of the trade and they have lost $75. Whereas if they didn't have a stop loss, it would have just kept going up and up and up, and eventually you would have just blew your account. You always want to have a stop loss in place just to make sure, because at the end of the day, no matter how good of a trader you are, the markets are going to do whatever they want to do, and you don't want to lose money. The goal of trading is to make money, maximize profits, minimize losses. Keep them to a min. Keep them to a minimum. A minimum. Stop loss equals breaks. Boom. Stop loss equals breaks because your breaks stop you from driving, so you won't hit a car, right? So that you won't have to pay that insurance deductible. Them deductibles, boy. And a stop loss keeps you from losing too much money. It stops you dead in your tracks. It say, hold up, you only trying to risk 3. You were at 3, my baby. So I'm pulling you out, taking you out. You lost $300 because your analysis was off. Now you feeling salty. Take profit, take profit. So the next word in this video, the next word is take profit. So y'all know how like the stop loss is like the brakes for when it comes to profit, like losing your money. The take profit is like the brakes for gaining your money. You feel me? Like, so like how I told y'all, y'all need 3 things to trade. Y'all need a stop loss, a take profit, and a good entry point. Your take profit is the price point set by the trader, aka you, to secure profit. It's the price point set by the trader to secure your profits. So what it is, it's like, hey, I'm gonna get in this trade, and once it hits this point, take me out. I got all my money right there. Got all my money. Take me out. I don't need to be in it no more. That's what a take profit is. For example, say you are entering a buy, right? You are at $30. You got in at $30. You wanted to go up to $100, right? So you set your take profit at $100. So TP, which is take profit, is at $100. So once price hits $100, which is your take profit, it's going to take you out. You're going to be secured with $100. You're going to make $100. Boom. Entry point A. Entry point A. We have entry point. Now that is one of the 3 things you need when you enter a trade. Stop loss, take profit, and entry point. Now the entry point is self-explanatory, but self-explanatory don't always mean self-explanatory to everybody. So I'm going to explain it. The entry point is the point or price the trader, which is who? You, enters a trade. So the entry point is the point or the price the trader enters the trade. Where you get into the trade, that is your entry point, your entry price. The better the entry, the more money you can make, and you can make faster, like money faster when you have a good entry. Right? We have a bullish market and a bearish market. Now, a bullish market is a market that is buying, right? Or it's the bearish market. A bearish market represents a market that is selling or decreasing. So if you hear, oh, it's a bullish market, here's a chart, right? We got our little chart. This is the graph, right? So if you hear somebody say the market is bullish, show you the different. That's what a bullish market looks like, going up, right? So if you hear somebody say the market is bearish, if you hear them say it's bearish, here we go. Then the market is decreasing. Bullish is buying, increasing, boom, so it's going up. Bearish is selling and it's decreasing, going down. So you know how it's 3 things I told you y'all need to trade? I kind of lied. So it's like a 4th thing. And that's called a lot. Y'all need to know what lot size y'all are going to be using when y'all trading. So the lot is pretty much the amount of money that you're actually trading with. So there are 4 different types of lots. But typically when you're trading, the first 3 are like the most important, the ones that are used the most. Micro lot, which is a 0.01, which represents 10 cents per pip. Every time it moves 1 pip, whenever price moves 1 pip, you're going to make 10 cents. So just imagine you're driving in a car. For every mile you go, you're making 10 cents. This one is a mini lot. Now that's bigger than a micro lot, of course, clearly. That is a 0.1, which represents $1 per pip. So every time the pip moves 1 point, it moves up 1 unit, you get $1. So you're driving in your car. For every mile that you drive, you get $1. $1 per mile. You go 100 miles, that's $100. If the price moves 100 pips, you make $100. The next one, the biggest ones, is called a standard lot. Now that is a 1.00, which represents $10 per pip. So just like those, whenever it moves 1 pip, you'll get $10. So you're driving in your car, every mile you drive, you get $10. You go 10 miles, that's $100. The last lot that we have is a nano lot, which is like the smallest lot, which is a 0.001. That represents 1 cent per pip. So every time the pip moves up a unit, you get 1 cent. When you're driving in your car, every mile you drive, you get 1 cent. You're going to be driving if you want to make some money. Next word we have is equity. And equity is your balance plus profit. Let's say the balance in your trading account is $500. And you are currently in a trade and you are in profit $200. Your equity would be $700. Boom. Simple. Equity is just the balance plus your current profit in your trade. So margin is a portion of your balance that is put aside by your broker as collateral for entering a trade. So just say to enter this trade, you're going to need like $100,000. But your broker's saying you only need $25 to actually be able to stay in this trade. So no matter what happens, you only need $25 to stay in that trade. What they're going to do is they're going to take $25 and sit it inside of your margin just so that you'll have enough to stay in your trade. The free margin, now that is just your equity minus your margin. Now I told you guys the equity is just the balance plus whatever profit that you're currently in. And just say your equity is $500. And just say your margin, like how I told you, we're going to use the $25 example. So boom. So to get your free margin, you just subtract 525 and you're going to get 475. That's your free margin. Last but certainly not least, we have Miss Margin Level Percentage. Now, the margin level percentage is based on the amount of equity you have versus the margin, right? And it also lets you know how much money you have available to trade with. Watch your margin level percentage, because the lower it gets, the less money you'll be able to have to trade with. So you won't be able to enter as many trades as you would if it was higher. The higher the margin level percent is, the more money you're able to trade with. And once your margin starts getting under like 100, then you'll really have to watch, and you can't enter any more trades. At that point, your broker is going to start taking you out of trades because you're over leveraging, which means you're using more money than your broker is actually giving you to trade with. All right, that's it for today's Forex Friday video. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of the vocabulary portion of this series. Part 2 will be coming soon. In the meantime, make sure y'all study. Make sure y'all watch the last video I made on the basics, because y'all need to learn the basics before y'all can even keep going. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, comment, share this video with your mama, your daddy, your friend, your sister, anybody who want to learn Forex for free. Tap them in. All of that. I'll see y'all next week for another episode of Forex Friday. Love and pips. I'll see y'all later. Bye.